This segment is brought to you by Full Sail University.
Can you hear me? You can? Okay, cool. So imagine this. Me and you have a place to go where we can talk completely privately. It's real, up in the cloud.
Who are you talking to?
Well, the internet's.
Who invited the internet?
Well, I did.
Oh no.
Paul did.
Oh, we'll blame it on Paul. What is this now we're doing?
So we are going to be talking amongst ourselves up in the cloud, secretly.
Ooh, I like this already.
Via kind of like open SSH type thing with this program called Talk. Well, Talk D.
Ooh.
Frickin' daemons.
Yay!
Frickin' daemons.
How did that work?
So imagine like you have something really important that you need to say to somebody, say to someone, and maybe you don't have laptops. You guys go to a really loud bar somewhere. You sit in that really far back, that little
the
little booth in the back corner where there's like no lights that actually hit it, and you talk privately amongst yourselves. But if you have two computers with Linux Ubuntu on them, or well, any Linux actually, any Linux distro, you can talk amongst each other with this program called Talk that is completely in the terminal. It's like your own little chat room.
I like this.
It's between you two.
It's the computer equivalent of getting in the shower with your buddy to talk.
Yes.
I guess.
Sure.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, so we're going to be using SSH for this? Because SSH is secure. Now, when I think like secure, like you and I speaking securely, I think like, oh, well, let's exchange public and private keys.
Right.
Let's get our GPG on.
Yeah. You don't have to do any of that.
No, let's just,
it's
so
like
you're saying let's
super
meet
easy.
somewhere and then just talk there.
Meet me halfway. Yeah, exactly. So first thing you have to do to be able to access this is add a new user on your Linux machine. So for example, I wanted to add Darren as a new user, so I would do sudo add user and then Darren. And I'd have to put in my password. Oh, what is my password? Oh, I think that's my password. Yeah, sounds good. And then I'll give you a password. So what do you want your password to be? This is what you're going to use to access my IP address.
I would like it to be 132B132R.
132B as in boy. 132R as in Ralph.
Sure.
Okay. 132B, 132R.
Cool.
Updated successfully. And then you put in a bunch of information, full name, room number, work phone, just a bunch of crap. It doesn't really matter. Information correct? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so it's really easy to add a new user as usual on any Linux machine. And then I want to have Darren SSH into my machine's IP address using OpenSSH. So first off, if you don't have that, of course, apt-get install OpenSSH server on my machine.
So we've already done that.
Yeah, so I already did that part, thank God. And then after that, we install this program called TalkD, and we also install Talk, which is basically the same equivalent.
What about on my computer? What do I have to install?
All you have to do is pull up my IP address with SSH and log in.
So I don't need to install Talk or anything because I'm just going to be doing it from your machine. That's brilliant. I love that.
Because my machine's going to be thinking that you're just another user that's using the same actual mechanical device.
My first dial-up BBS back in the 90s used this exact program so that you could talk to the sysop. I'm not joking. Like you'd get dial-up, but you'd also get a shell account, like 2 megabytes of web space /
awesome.
/Aardwolf. And yeah, this is an oldie but a goodie. Okay, so
it is.
Once I have Talk and TalkD installed on my machine, how do I get onto your machine so we can talk and all that?
So first you need to figure out whatever my IP address, and I can find that out with ifconfig. And I just look for the ETH1 address. So my address is 10.73.31.60.
Okay, so I'm just going to SSH to Darren at that IP address.
Yes.
I'm going to enter in, what did I say my password was? 132B132R.
Yeah, wherever you got that idea from.
I'm used to using lame password on the show, and I was tired of lame passwords, so there we go.
And then after that, all I have to do on my end.
I'm Darren at Shannon-Ubuntu-PC.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So since you've logged in like that, I want to go ahead and start talking to you. So I put in talk Darren at localhost. Localhost because my computer's going to think that it's going to be trying to contact Darren on this machine.
Oh,
not
so we're not
machine.
even going out through the internet or anything. We're not like, I love this.
Yeah,
okay, so it's
just
all
the
happening
wireless.
on your machine.
Now it's going to say waiting for your party to respond.
All right, and so you can't see this, but on my display it says talk connection request for Shannon at localhost. Respond with talk space Shannon at localhost. And there we go. It says,
Connection established. Hey! And I can see everything that you're typing. I can see all your backspaces, your forward spaces. I can see all your screw-ups if you type anything wrong. What's up? And it's weird because the cursor will go back and forth if we're both typing at the same time. So I'll just be like, trust your technolust. So it's basically our own little chat realm that nobody else can access but me and you. And
Nice.
it's all happening right on this machine.
I love that it's real
It's
time.
so cool. Yeah, I do too. I really think that can be very useful, especially if you need to share some quick information. You can use this, or you can use what's that other one called, just to share a really fast message.
Like write? Just
Write,
writing to some
yes.
others? So normally, as a system administrator, you use write to write to everybody on the network and say, hey, I'm rebooting the machine, I need you to log off, or things like that.
Yeah.
I guess you could do wall for that, which is like the equivalent of, it's like before the Facebook wall, there was the write all, wall. Yeah. Oh, MESG just allows you to turn on and off the service, whether or not you're writeable. Oh.
Oh, sorry, I'm making animals.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on here? I guess we're having a
Oh,
cute
no,
off
that
and
doesn't look
ASCII.
right.
Thank you, Shannon.
You're welcome.
That made my day.
It's like a little kitty.
All right. Okay, so now that
So
I've got
I think this is really cool because not only does it bring up information about being able to use SSH, but it also, or OpenSSH, but it also teaches you a little bit about being able to use different users on your machine and how you can have access to more than one user at one time. So it's very interesting.
Cool. Good
And
little intro into TTY.
I did a lot of information about users and groups and worlds on Hak5.
Oh yeah, get over to the user group world over at hak5.org. You'll find the little hack tip section with Shannon going into the command prompts. It's really good
Yay!
stuff.
Very fun.
All right, well stay tuned because in just a bit we're going to be getting into your feedback, but first, a quick break. You guys know that the mobile app industry is on fire right now, and Full Sail University's online mobile development bachelor's degree program can teach you the skill sets you're going to need to take advantage of these emerging opportunities. Now, in this degree, you're going to learn both the business and programming side of mobile development, so you can take concepts, deploy, develop, and market an application from start to finish. You'll explore advanced programming languages, visual frameworks, usability principles, and app development on both iOS and Android operating systems. And through Full Sail's Project Launchbox program, students receive a MacBook Pro preloaded with industry software plus iOS and Android devices. Courses are delivered through Full Sail's immersive online education platform, which maximizes the capabilities of the Mac, giving you a learning experience unlike any other. Between the App Store and Google's Play Store, over 50 billion apps have been downloaded with no signs of slowing down. So visit fullsail.edu/hak5 to learn more about this online degree program.